Hey guys, we all know you can use Instagram on BlackBerry Android smartphones, but can you use it on BlackBerry 10 devices? To keep it short, yes you can, but let's go into it more specifically. So as I said, yes you can use Instagram on BlackBerry 10 devices like the BlackBerry Passport for example, but there are several ways to do it. For example, there's the first way. And the first way is to just use the original Android app of Instagram. So you can use the APK from either the Google Play Store that you already installed on your BlackBerry 10 device or from a website like apkmirror.com. I will link a link to a working version of Instagram in the description box below. Since the newest Android Instagram version doesn't really work on BlackBerry 10 devices, it always crashes and it doesn't really work, as I said. But I used version 9.0.1 and it really worked flawlessly. I didn't have any issues with that. Of course, Instagram Stories is kind of laggy because it's not really made for BlackBerry 10 or the BlackBerry 10 device, but it works. And if you want the Instagram Stories, then the Android version is the one to go for. It does everything the Android version does on an Android smartphone, just on a BlackBerry 10 device. The only thing that maybe doesn't look too good is the sizes of the images, since it's not really made for a square display on a BlackBerry Passport or a BlackBerry Classic. Sometimes the images are too big, so you have to scroll through them. So if that is a big issue for them, maybe version number 2 or way number 2 to use Instagram on your BlackBerry 10 device might be a good option for you. And option number 2, in my opinion, is using Inst10 by Nomura Studios. It's an Instagram client, so it's not the original Instagram, but it does almost everything the original Instagram of Android or iOS does. As I said, it's made by Nomura Studios. You can find it in the BlackBerry World App Store on your BlackBerry 10 device. There's a free version and there's also a paid version. I actually bought it because I really wanted to use Instagram on my BlackBerry Passport natively. It also offers hub integration and so on. So yeah, let's go through the app. So in my opinion, it has a very nice design. It's similar to the original Instagram design language. You can go through all the tasks the Android version does, so your profile, your notifications, your discover menu, your home menu, and of course the camera picture taking menu and picture selecting menu and so on. There are also features like a dark mode, so if your phone has an AMOLED display like the BlackBerry Q10, you can keep the app appearance dark to save some battery life. You can also use multiple accounts at once. So just like on the original Instagram, for Android you can use multiple accounts. For example, if you have a business account and a personal account and you don't want to switch or you don't want to enter your contact details every time you log in to each one, you can do that by simply swiping down from the top, clicking on accounts, and then setting each one that you want to use active. And that is very nice, and I really like that about Inst10. Something else I really like about Inst10 is that the images and the sizes of the images almost always fit the square display on my BlackBerry Passport. So they're not really too large, they're nicely integrated into the OS, so everything works nicely. And if you scroll, all the information that is below the images goes away, so you have a bigger point of view on the image, if you can say that, I don't know. But that's what I noticed and that's what I like about Inst10 and that's why I use it. But the downside of Inst10 is that the free version doesn't really have too many options. So you can't use dark mode, you can't use multiple accounts, you can't do this and that. For example, the hub integration I think isn't included in the free version. So if you want all those things, you have to buy the app, which is like I think $2 or $3, I'm not really sure. But if you want it and you like the design of Inst10, then I think it's worth it, and $2 or $3 isn't too much really. Way number 3 to use Instagram on your BlackBerry 10 device is iGran. It's similar to Inst10, it's also an Instagram client that isn't the real Instagram, it's just showing the Instagram content. And it's free, there's also a paid version, but in my opinion, there are more things you can do in the free version than you can do on the free version of Inst10. So if you don't really want to pay for an Instagram client, then iGram might be the better option for you. So it's similar again to Insta and Instagram. You have all the tabs, so home, your discover feed, your upload button, your news feed or your notification menu, and your own profile. You can also switch between a dark and a bright mode, and you can also, on a plus side, change the colors of the whole appearance. I still like the design of the app on Insta a bit more. It just looks more similar to the original Instagram, which I like. And iGram doesn't really have that similar design to Instagram, but it's still nice if you like it. I just prefer Instagram a bit more. Or Insta, of course. Of course, Insta and iGram support direct messaging. Again, personally, I like the design of the direct messaging tab on Insta a bit more than on iGram. I think it's not really good on iGram. I don't really see each message on one view. It's kind of difficult to see at one glance. It's better on Insta. So if you do a lot of direct messaging, maybe Insta might be better for you. And also, iGram integrates into your hub, so all the notifications go directly into your hub. If you're interested in that, if you need that, then iGram might be a good version. But iGram and Insta are very similar, so I think you would have to download both free versions just to check which one you like better, because all the basic features are integrated in the free version, so you can judge best. But those three options show that you can really easily use Instagram on your BlackBerry 10 device. So I always use Instagram on my BlackBerry 10 device. I use a mix of Insta and the original Instagram, since I just sometimes need the stories, and I really enjoy the stories feature of Instagram. And Insta sadly doesn't have it. The developer Nimori Studio said that he's working on it. He wants to integrate the story features into the app, but it didn't happen yet. Maybe it does in the near future, but we don't know what happens. So now you know the options. I will leave links to all apps in our description box below if you're interested in that. So if you like this video, make sure you press the like button. Leave a comment in the comment section below on what you think about this video, and maybe you have a different client for Instagram or a different way to use it on a BlackBerry 10 device. Also, make sure to subscribe to my channel to stay updated with the newest videos, and make sure to follow me on my social media channels, Instagram and Twitter, and my BlackBerry Messenger channel pin is in the description box below. See you in my next video. Until then, bye.